Hey guys, hey, it's Amy. Thanks for joining me today. So, you guys have all seen like the transfer blooms, right? They use a little, okay. I have never done one before, so, excuse me, I am going to attempt to do it today. So, let's give it a shot, hey? So, I just have this is one of these boards, MDF board. So, it's a 12 by 12. And then I have my canvas over here that I'll put it onto. So I don't really remember all the specifics on it, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it a little bit and kind of just see how I can do this. Yeah, so let's put down some pillow paint here. We got some that is super thick. Just kidding. Let's try that again. Yeah. Put that into something that is not what I needed to have happen today, or on this bloom here. Okay, because it just needs to be thinner than that, you know, when you put down a paint. But yes. Okay, so here I've got my pillow paint. Let me stir this up. All right. Nice and fluffy. Okay, so I just have some colors sitting over here, so we can just use these real quick. So I've got, I do believe this is like lake blue, I think, and this is gray green or something like that. I have this color made up already that I did today. Kind of a pretty mustardy orangish color, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I do believe we're gonna need some sparkles. Should we put some purple on there? What do you think? We got some iris purple from Marteza, so we can add that. I just want to get some shimmer. So just drizzle that on there. I really don't care if the colors go together right now. I just want, it's more of the process of the technique, I guess, more than anything else. And so that's okay. All right. So do you think that's enough paint? Do we need one more? Let's see. Do we have a dark color? We have this darker purple. Dioxazine purple from Golden. We'll put a smidgen of this on there. Just put it right in the middle ish, I guess. Okay, do that. And let's just use white for our cell activator. All right, hold on a second. Okay, the colors are fun. Not what I was expecting, but it's totally fine. I don't really want to do a whole lot with it because I'll put it over here on this, on that other canvas here in a second. Does it need to be bigger? Do it need to be bigger? I don't know. We're going to zap it quick though. Okay, it's kind of fun. All right, we are dripping on one edge, but that's okay. I wasn't going to stretch it out, but now I kind of want to stretch it out just a little bit. Okay, well, it's not really stretching out much. Okay, so we're going to put this aside for a second where it's not going to drip all over a bloody head. Okay. this right over there. Okay, all right, so then we got our canvas. We do believe we'll need to put some paint down on this so that it transfers better, right? I think so. So let's flood this with some white real quick. You know, people like get fancy and they'll do like a swipe on here and make it look nice, so when it comes over, transfers over, it's really pretty and stuff. This is my first get-go, so let's just see what we can do here. So we'll put this down. This is house paint. Probably like the grab and goes from Walmart, or probably just from Walmart is usually. I always check it out when I'm getting groceries and going to the pharmacy. I don't live in a very big town, so I don't have access to a whole lot of stores here. So, all right, so we've got that. We got our transfer bloom here, or bloom here that's going to transfer. And I just bought this little dustpan from Dollar General. I want this on here, right? Yeah. Can we do it in sections? Maybe we should do it in sections. Okay. So, almost got it all. I think that was pretty smooth, huh? What do you guys think? All right, hold on. Just want to clean this up a little bit. Don't need that. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of lacing happening over there. Do you guys see that lacing? Just gonna leave this set like that so it'll drain off. Put that over here for a second. Okay, so like that looks pretty fun, right? I don't even think the colors are atrocious, so that's even plus plus. So I'm not letting me spin it out. So I don't have anything over here. I just didn't put anything over there. Also, I got a lot of paint on the bottom, so we can slide it over a little bit. Sorry I don't have any words. It's pretty cool to kind of watch this take place a little bit here. You know, it's like when you like try something new and it intimidates you, and just like, oh, I just don't think I can do it, I can't do it. And then you try it once and then you're like, okay, so that was pretty good. That was pretty simple. Like, I just thought I was going to struggle a little bit more with that than I did, but I'm trying to get it over that corner. I'll fix that here in a sec. All right, so I think we've got that. I think that's we're going to go with. It's a little bit more negative space than I was expecting, and that's okay. But let me touch up this corner quick. Get my sides. All right, well, yeah, well, there it is. So my first transfer bloom. I think it looks pretty fun, pretty nice. I just know that I need to make my bloom bigger so I can have a little less negative space. But yeah, I think I can call that a success. All right, well, let me know what you think. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.